Hello everyone. So I am going to show you how I farm for Zenny, which is the gold here in Monster Hunter Rise. Um, there's a lot of guides out there on how to farm gold, but I've kind of taken a mishmash of all of them and then came out with my personal way of doing it, which is I call the lazy person's way of doing it slash a way that lets me farm for stuff while I'm in the middle of doing other things, like if I'm working or in between calls or sitting in a meeting, I can quickly do this. It's like a 4.5 minute run, and I'll show you, what I do it. But yeah, I mean it's a very easy farm. You can get quick cash if you're hurting, which the way I farm stuff, I'll farm money for a little bit, get enough of a buffer to where I don't have to worry about it for a little bit, and then get back to farming if I need the money. So to do this, we're gonna look for the an outsurge in mining outcrops in the lava caverns, which is one of the other methods I'm sure that you've looked into before. So you're gonna go into this quest giver here, look at expedition tour, and you're gonna go to a tour of the caverns. Right? So when you do that, hover over it, then you tab over. So look, we got lucky, and it's actually going on right now. But let's say that you didn't have this upsurge of mining outcrops. So what I would do is first I would slap on um uh any gear that you have that maxes out your botany. So for example, I want to say I have is this right here. Yeah, botanist right here. So the chainmail gear will give you all four with the helm, gloves, belt, and pants. So you want to slap all those on. Then you're gonna go out. This is what I do. So I'm gonna go out to the steelworks here, talk to here, go to village quests, and then you're gonna look at the first star quests, and you're gonna do the roly poly lanterns, which basically lets you you have to farm for these fire lanterns, which are plants. So, I mean, this is a very quick farm. With all this gear on, it's not going to take you any time to do the quest. I'm not going to show it to you for the sake of time. But do this. Um, you're going to hit up the first camp or your main camp. There's one right above you. Um, and then you're going to go to the next sub camp and then do the ones around you. And you can see on your map where to do it. But I mean, this should take you no time to do. And then once you complete the quest, it'll reset the all the other expeditions, like all the quest information, like whatever is surging at that point. So before you pick this up, if you still have your botanist gear on, you want to go back to change your equipment and look for the ones that uh give you uh mining, right? So you want to make sure that you slap on gear that maxes out your mining. So in my case, I think I go back to the low rank one and slap on uh a guild cross stuff. Your geologist, I'm sorry. So you want to go ahead and get your 3-piece bonus, max it out, and then we're gonna jump right in. So actually before that, I take a peek in here, your food buffs, to see if there's anything worthwhile. Um, sometimes you have stuff that increases your rewards at the end. Uh and what have you. So, you can choose to skip this. I don't do it most of the time, but every now and then I'll take a peek in there, see if there's a food buff that will benefit us, whether it's like Wall Runner also, if you want to do that. So let's get to it. Let me go ahead and fire this up and show you exactly what I do. Now, before you do that, what you can do if you're still starting out, the trick here is to do a run in less than 4.5 minutes. So once you do that, you're gonna go into your menu, and then you're going to complete the expedition and return back to camp. So you have to do that within 4.5 minutes, and that'll keep your your mining your surgeon and mining outcrops from resetting. So basically, if you do it within 4.5 minutes, you can just keep going, keep repeating it until you're tired of farming or you have enough money you think that you're satisfied. But that's one of the most important pieces here. So you keep it under 4.5 minutes, so you can either set a timer on your phone, or if you get really familiar, it's basically one rotation of what I'm about to show you. It should get you to around less than 4.5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go expedition tour. Actually, first, before we do that, I'm going to go show you what we're actually going to be selling here. So go to your item box, sort. So these are really the four types of ore that you're going to be farming for: firestone, fire cell, carbolite, and fusium. So as you can see, I keep mine at 50, just a buffer in case I ever need to make anything, and I'm not hurting, for mats at that point. So my baseline normally is 50, 48 here because I crafted something yesterday. But anyways, this is gonna be our baseline, right? 50s, and then you can see I only have 500,000 or so right here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and see how much money we can make. So let's get to it here. Let's make sure it's still upsurge of mining outcrops. Okay, go right in here. I love the load time, by the way, for this game. So, jump on your Palamute. I'm just gonna dash a couple of times. Here. And the reason I call this lazy is because I'm very sloppy when I do this. Things you can see got stuck right there. But no problem. So the first node is right here, and you can follow along the map to get an idea of where I'm at. So you can see we're getting three of each. I'm gonna dash a couple of times to the next node. And this right here. And then this is my target here. When I see this little spirit bird, I know we're gonna go down that way, jump over here to the next node. Dash a couple more times. Go up. Rajang, bye Rajang. Then you're gonna go over here to the ledge, and there'll be a couple of drops down here. And then there's another node over here, so I'm gonna dash, hit this node. And then I'm gonna turn right around and go for the little stream. I just keep dashing and jump up here, grab this node, and I would just ignore any of the other stuff for the sake of time. I mean, you could stop and pick them up if you want, but you might cut it close. Random Magnum Mallow piece here, there he is. So we're gonna go up here, climb these vines. Then we're gonna hop off, go into this little hole here. Mining outcrop. Go up. And then up here, there's a little, it's hard to see, but there's a little hole there. So I'm gonna jump over there. You can see there's a little tunnel. Gonna run around the corner here, pick these two nodes up. Now we're gonna look up, climb. Uh-oh. See, I messed up right there. So, gotta be careful. Hit this node right here. And there's another node up here. Climb that. Hit that. So once you get done with this node, you're gonna open up your map. You're gonna go to subcamp 2. You see the timer in the top left. We're at 3 minutes, so we still have plenty of time. And then we're gonna turn around. We're gonna go down. You can slide down here if you want. Now you want to make sure you wire bug over to this side here. Don't fall off the side or on the bottom. Hit this node and slide down here a bit. And then I'm gonna jump across here. Slide down. Okay, wire bug over. So to this one with the little patch of flowers, and then you're gonna hit this node right here. So at this point, this is your very last node. So as you can see, I am on the top left of my little timer. I'm just under 4 minutes, right? Which is perfect. So now I'm gonna go to my menu, complete quest, and that is it. You know, less than 4 minutes. If you know the path, if you've optimized your route, that's my farming method. So we're gonna go back and see. So you know your some stuff your Palico can pick up too, adds on to it. Okay, so now we're gonna see how much money we made, right? So what was I sitting at? I think 560,000, right? 577 after that quest. So we're gonna go sell from your box. I always sort if it's being goofy. So here you go. So you can see we were at 50s, right? So now let's go ahead and start selling. So it's this 19. Like I said, I don't let it go down 50 myself, just my personal preference. 16,000 right here for selling that. And then this one here is one of the money makers. So 60, 17. And this one here, sell 42 of them. And 35. Right there. So you can see I made just about 100,000 in that less than 4 minute run, right? And now, since we did it within the 4.5 minute mark or 5 minute mark, we're gonna go back here and you can do it again if you want. So you're gonna go to high rank, expedition tour, and let's verify. So there you go. You can see you still have the upsurge in mining crops, and you can just rinse and repeat. And it is that simple, folks, really. So like I said, I'll do this in like 30-minute gaps or windows, like when I'm in between doing stuff or in a meeting. It's very easy to make a lot of money in no time. Now I'm not, if you want to follow the other guides, that's perfectly fine. You can make even more money out of like a 10-minute run, because that's the timer within before the surge resets. But I hate having to go back and farm, and go do the rank 1 quests to try and get the surge in mining outcrops again. That just aggravates me. So I just do this method, and you eliminate that step completely, and I think it saves time. But that's my opinion. So yeah, name is Morning Nerd Post. Thanks for checking this video out, and hopefully it helps you guys make your lives easier with farming cash if you're a lazy person like me. So all right, everyone, thanks for tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions. Leave some comments on the bottom of the screen. Take care, everyone.